everybody, it's me, MiaFran again. Welcome back to my channel and to another reaction video. So instead of actually me reacting to the Fruits Basket trailer like it says in the title here, I'm just going to be reacting to screenshots of the trailer because I don't want to get this video like blocked in like certain countries or certain areas just because I'm showing the video, like the reaction like to the trailer. So I'm just gonna be showing screenshots on the screen here. Yeah, I'll show you like the full screenshot. You'll get to see like, you know, what it looks like and stuff, and there's subtitles at the bottom as well. So I'm also gonna be talking about the subtitles and everything, because I am a manga reader of Fruits Basket, so I know what happens at the end and everything, how we get there. And since this is gonna be the final season to Fruits Basket, season 3 it's gonna be over when you know the season is over, and we'll get to see the whole story. I really want to talk about it, so this is a massive spoiler warning. I am going to be spoiling stuff, what's going to be happening in season 3. So if you do not want to be spoiled for anything that I'm going to be talking about in this trailer, go to this timestamp in the video. I'll post it on the screen here. Maybe I'll just give my general thoughts at the end, where I don't spoil anything. But it's kind of hard not to talk about spoilers, especially in a trailer like this. So that's why I'm giving you a spoiler warning. So here we go. We have this first screenshot right here. I'm just gonna, you know, put it up on the screen here. It's sorry if they're a little bit blurry. I had a screenshot from my phone. But we've got the title Fruits Basket says the final, so it's the final season, and the subtitle at the bottom says he thinks the end is near. So we're definitely talking about Kyo here. We're talking about Kyo because, as we have learned in the past 2 seasons of Fruits Basket, that Kyo is inevitably going to be put in the little, like, the cage house thing that, you know, the previous cat in the Zodiac was put into when he was still alive, because, you know, Kyo is not favored, obviously, as the cat in the Zodiac, so Akito is going to continue on with the tradition of trapping him in this cage where he'll only be used for, you know, when he needs to be used, you know, when he's useful, which is like barely ever, but, you know, they're going to basically do what they want to him in there, keep him in there until he dies. And he's already kind of started to accept that fact, so that's definitely what this subtitle is talking about here. But then we cut to this other screenshot that I didn't screenshot every single second of the trailer, by the way. So we have this response here from Toru where she says, "When?" Because we're talking about, Kyo, again, she's being told that he thinks the end is coming soon, and they've discussed that in the show before, in season 2, when Akito and Kyo have that big conversation with each other, and Kyo basically hides his feelings for Toru and says, "I don't have feelings for her. You can do whatever you want with me. I will, you know, comply with whatever you want as long as you leave her alone and don't hurt her." You know, that's why he's doing this. He's protecting her. Of course he loves her, obviously. He's admitted it before. We've seen it. He loves her. He wants to be with her, and he can't. So, you know, instead of her getting hurt by Akito or by anybody else, he's going to, you know, do what Akito says and get put into the cage, the prison, basically. So that way, you know, she can just move on with her life, even though clearly that's not what she wants to do. So the next screenshot I have is the response to that question, and we see this image of Kyo, so I guess Toru is thinking about him while she's being told this answer. It has to be by next spring or, and the thought doesn't really continue on in the trailer, I don't think. It's coming. They're already going to be in their 3rd year of school, of high school. So once they graduate and he's done with high school, Kyo is in the prison, in the little box. So that's going to be a very big moment, I think, in season 3 when we do, you know, take a look at that. So this next screenshot, we have an image here. I believe this is Akito, but of course we know Rin is trying to break the curse because, you know, she loves Hatsuharu and she wants Haru to be happy, and she really does think that if the curse is broken, he can be happy. You know, if that's not with her, then she's fine with it as long as he's happy. She really doesn't care what happens to her. but she really is trying to break the curse. And of course, you know, we've seen that she's been asking around. She asked Shigure what to do with the curse. She even tried to like seduce him like into telling her, and he said, I don't even know how to break it, so you know, you're kind of like doing this for no reason. And you know, Rin is willing to sacrifice herself to make sure that Haru has a better life without the curse, because she loves him so much. And you know, we saw that in the flashbacks when we learned how their relationship kind of started. Speaking of Hazuharu, this next screenshot we have is him saying, why did you do it? Now this could mean several different things. This could be one of two things, I think, or maybe just several different things. So he might be asking Akito why she pushed Rin out of the window, or he could be asking her why Rin is now in the cat prison, because Rin does get put into the cat prison later on in the manga. So she does get put in there, and you know, Hatsuharu has to get her out of there when he does find out that she was put in there. Now that happens very late in the manga, from what I remember, if I remember correctly. So this could be that conversation, or he could just be asking Akito why she pushed Rin out the window, or it could be for something else that I'm not quite remembering. But those are the two big things that he could be asking. I can't quite remember. Can't quite tell when this would be. Another good screenshot here. We've got Ayame and, oh my god, what is her name? Mina? I forgot her name. Hina, his assistant. And the subtitle says, will you leave me someday? I don't think it's him saying that. I can't remember. But this is very important anyway. I think this is a very important screenshot. Regardless of who's saying this, the subtitle really does encapsulate this relationship as well, because Ayame tells her everything. Like, she knows him up and down. Like, they are very close. And, you know, their close relationship does, you know, happen later on in the future as well. So, you know, there's still a relationship there in the future between these two. So I just think that's really adorable that we're seeing that, because I love these characters as well. Now this is a very sad screenshot here. So we've got Toru here, this person here, this dead body that we can see is clearly her mother. So this is after her mother died. She was hit by a car. So that's how her mom died. So this is probably when she goes to, you know, see the body. And it says it's a chain, a spiral of sadness, because Toru has this strange and really sad thing happening to her where everybody in her life just kind of leaves. Her dad died when she was really little, so she didn't really get to know him that much. Then her mom died, and then she moved in with her grandfather, and then she was kicked out of the house, you know, so she kind of lost her grandfather in that respect. Now she's living with Shigure in his house, and it's getting closer and closer to the time when they're gonna kick her out, because Akito has only agreed that she can live there till, you know, she graduates, or at least Toru has decided like she's gonna leave when she graduates, and now she doesn't want to leave. So it's a spiral of sadness. She's had all of these sad things happen to her. Next screenshot, we have Kyo comforting her, telling her like, go on and cry, like, it's okay, you know, doing his little head pats. Very cute. You know, clearly he's still, obviously he wants to be there for her until the end, till, you know, what he calls, you know, the end times of their relationship. So then there's a part where his master, his teacher, his adoptive father, is talking about Toru and how she feels about Kyo, and he basically says like, I really hope that she does love him for who she is, like she actually does love him. And then they cut to this screenshot of Kyo looking very sad. He looks very cute, very sweet, but it's very sad, and it says that it's not just compassion or pity, so it's still his master talking about this. You know, he hopes, like, I hope that she loves him for who he is, that she's not doing it out of pity, that she really truly does love him, which, you know, of course, we don't know yet. We haven't found that out yet in this season, but I guarantee you it's going to be very emotional, and it's going to be very interesting. I don't know how people are going to react to how Toru and Kyo kind of like go about doing things before the end, during like the sad parts, the sad times. So I'm really curious to see how people are going to react to that, that have not read the manga. And then we have this other screenshot here It's Toru saying, I just don't want the curse or anyone else to take Kyokun from me. So she's finally realizing, like, oh, maybe I have feelings for him and I don't want him to be taken away from me. Because of course she also knows that he's gonna, like, you know, get sent away, and she doesn't want that to happen. But now she's really understanding, like, that she really does not want this to happen. Clearly, like, she's blushing, she's, you know, her face is, like, flushed, she's crying, she's, you know, holding her hand to her chest, like, she's very, like, emotional here in this screenshot. So we can definitely see from this that she's finally realized her feelings for Kyo. Now, next, this is a screenshot of Machi. Now, before this, like, right before, I didn't screenshot it, but it's Yuki grabbing onto her arm, and he's basically talking about, like, I should tell her, like, who I am, because he, like, trusts her. And so we're gonna get more of the, like, Yuki and Machi, like, relationship kind of development here, because we can clearly tell he's, like, interested in her. Like, she's just, he wants to get to know her, because he just feels like maybe they're very, like, similar, you're kind of compatible, possibly. They would probably understand each other the best, because he kind of noticed in season 2 she's very much like him, kind of like a loner. She totally understands him, like, you know, we talked about it before in a previous video where she says, like, oh no, he, you know, he wouldn't like being called a prince, and he doesn't. And, like, she already just knows that just by, like, looking at him and observing him. So, you know, they're clearly interested in each other. So this relationship also kind of develops further in season 3. Now, this is a really cute screenshot. It's very sad as well. This is going to be a very sad season. I feel like people are not going to be ready for this. A lot of people are going to cry. I mean, I know I'm going to cry because I've read it and I've cried before reading it, but seeing it animated is going to be really good. Time will leave you behind. Now, that's kind of cryptic, I feel like, for people who don't understand what's going on. Clearly, this is very symbolic, very representative of what their relationship is like, because of course, clearly Kyo has feelings for Toru. We are slowly seeing Toru learn that she has feelings for Kyo, and so this, like, curtain of, like, this sheet between them, you know, they're embracing and stuff, but they can't actually see each other. Like, this is very representative of how they feel their relationship is, and, like, how they think it's going to be in the future, because Kyo is gonna get locked up. So it's just a very sweet, very sad screenshot. Like, Toru's crying. I don't know if you can see it because my screenshot's really shit, but it's really bad. But, you know, very cute. Now, here we have probably one of the biggest upsets, I guess, for people who read the manga. Also, people who are probably seeing the show for the first time and are like, what? Or maybe people who saw just the original anime series and were like, wait, what? Yeah, so Shigure and Akito, clearly they are a thing. Clearly in this screenshot here, they are passionately embracing and kissing each other. Very heated moment, and you can kind of tell what's gonna happen after this. Now, I will say there clearly remember in the manga seeing, like, some more, not like super risque, like, you know, kind of stuff, you know, no, I have to censor myself there. None of that, but, like, there's, you know, there are some parts in the manga later where, like, it's implied, like, okay, they're covered, you know, she's covering herself with a blanket or something. So, yeah, they clearly have, like, a sexual relationship, and, you know, the subtitles don't go away and leave me. So clearly Akito really does not want people to leave her. Obviously, we've seen how she treats Kureno when his curse broke. She's like, you can't leave me, I have to keep you secret. So clearly she can sense that, like, things are changing. Obviously, that's why she doesn't like Toru, and, you know, she doesn't want things to change. She doesn't want anybody to leave her, especially Shigure, because, you know, clearly they have a very nice relationship together. Now here we have another screenshot. This is Kureno and Akito. Akito saying, why didn't you push me away from the beginning? So it's them having a conversation about their relationship, because, you know, Kureno has not left, even though he could just walk up and leave. He doesn't have to stay. Obviously, he doesn't have that, like, bond of the Zodiac anymore with Akito. And so, but he has stayed. And so it's just Akito kind of questioning, like, why didn't you just leave me from the beginning? You could have left. And this conversation, this screenshot in particular, really gets me thinking about what happens next after this screenshot in the manga, and makes me very mad because okay. Next screenshot, why didn't you abandon me? So again, Akito asking Kureno, why didn't you abandon me when you could have just, you know, stopped seeing me and left? Because clearly they also have had like a sexual relationship, sexual past. Akito was like Kureno's like first crush. I don't remember if they confirmed that in the anime, but it is confirmed in the manga. Like, she's his first crush. So that's also why he like stayed with her. Like, him and Shigure had, you know, a crush on her and stuff. Like, they're in love with her. Obviously, Kureno is not really in love with Akito, like, romantically anymore because, you know, he's got Uo-chan. But anyway, but these screenshots happen before a very particular big part, so yeah, I'm not gonna say what it is, obviously. I'm not gonna show that, but here we've got another screenshot. Now, we have not seen this character yet in the anime. Like, well, we've heard her. We haven't clearly seen her, like, fully. She hasn't had, like, a full conversation. But this is Ren. And Ren is Akito's mother. She has very long hair. She's got the painted nails. And I believe this is Akito, strangling her, if I remember correctly. So yeah, Akito does not like her mother. For reasons that we'll find out in season 3. And that's also why she has a very strange, feeling, like, she has strange feelings about Shigure as well, like, even though they sleep together or whatever. But, you know, there's this connection that she doesn't quite understand with Shigure and her mother and all this stuff. But that is Ren, and that's also why Akito isn't like Rin, because she has long hair like her mother, their names sound very similar. So, yeah, but that's her mother. She's not a very nice lady. Here we have a screenshot of the bonds, like the bonds between, the Zodiac and God, or Akito, breaking. So this is, like, symbolically showing the ties breaking. So like when someone's curse breaks. So we might see this image more than once, for sure. I don't know if they're going to show this image like every time someone's curse gets broken, or if they'll just show it once and we kind of understand like it's representative of that. But I just thought it was an interesting screenshot. Now we also have here young Akito. We have someone saying, Akito, I love you, giving her a flower. It's clearly Shigure telling her that. And then we have, like, you know, present Akito and present Shigure. All this time, I've been right here waiting for you. So it's Shigure basically confessing his feelings to Akito again. Because he's really in love with Akito. And that's why he does all this, like, shady stuff. That's why he's real sus. Because he's in love with Akito. He doesn't care who he's gonna hurt in the process. He just wants to make sure that she knows that he loves her and that he can, you know, be the one to, like, be with her forever. He's a very loyal dog, apparently. Yeah, those are all the screenshots that I took of the trailer. Now, my overall thoughts, I really am excited for season 3 of Fruits Basket. It's the final season. I think we've all, you know, newcomers and people who've read the manga or have seen the original series are all really excited and waiting to see how it's going to end, how they're going to wrap it up, how it's going to feel when we, you know, see that final episode. Maybe they will do an epilogue. I don't know, because there is a sequel series to Fruits Basket called Fruits Basket Another, and it has to do with the children of the characters in Fruits Basket, the original Fruits Basket. So I'm not going to tell you whose kids, obviously, but it's just the kids of, you know, some of the main characters. They have their own kind of story. But my overall general thoughts, no spoilers. I think this is a really good trailer. It's definitely showing some of the really big moments without showing some of the other really big moments. So that way they're not giving you too many big spoilers if you've never seen the end of the manga series, or if you weren't spoiled already. But hopefully I didn't spoil too much. I did not give out too many big spoilers, but again, I hope you just skipped to this part if you really don't want any kind of spoilers at all. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm definitely going to be reacting to or doing reviews of every episode as season 3 starts. Now, the reason why I have this video up today is because this Friday, the 19th of March, we are getting an exclusive early release of the first episode of season 3, and it's going to be both subbed and dubbed. So that's gonna be really exciting. That's what they did last year for season 2 before, you know, all of this crazy quarantine stuff happened. And so I'm just really excited we're gonna get the first episode dubbed. So I really, really love the dub of Fruits Basket. I think it's one of the best dubs of all time. So I definitely am really, really looking forward to that. So I wanted to get this video out before Friday, so that way, you know, Friday I can watch the episode, make a review, post that as soon as possible, so that way we can, you know, I can get more videos out to you guys. But also because, you know, I love Fruits Basket, I want to make sure that we're still talking about Fruits Basket here on my channel. And yeah, we're going to definitely talk about season 3 as well. So I'm very, very excited to discuss all of that with you guys here in the comments as well. Now, if you like this video, please don't hesitate to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, comment, you know, what do you guys think of the trailer? And if you really like my other videos, or if you also, you know, like my tweets, or if you like watching me live stream and game on Twitch, I highly recommend you follow me, subscribe, check out my Twitter, check out my Twitch. I'm playing 3 different games at the moment. I might add a 4th one, we'll see, to the lineup. But I also want to make sure that you guys also know about my Patreon. For as little as $1 per month, you can be a patron of mine. You will get some really great exclusive perks. So that way, one, you can keep in contact with me, and you can see exclusive things before they go up. I want to do some behind the scenes kind of stuff, especially because I, you know, had to, you know, get new stuff for my microphone, and I bought a ring light, and I might have to buy another boom arm. So, you know, I want to make sure you guys are updated with a bunch of stuff. And of course, you know, just want to, you know, get some exclusive little posts on what maybe I'm currently working on or anything like that. Become a patron. And of course, if you want to see your name here on screen or get a verbal shout out that I'm going to be giving in a little bit here, you know, of course, click on my Patreon, check it out in the description, you know, take a look at my page, and if you want to support me, I'm so thankful that you do want to support me. And, you know, if you really think that my videos are something that other people would like, definitely give it a share. Share my Patreon, just share, you know, this video as well. And special shout out to my $3 and up patrons, Anime Palooza and Elizabeth, for being really great patrons of mine. And yeah, that's gonna be the end of the video, guys. So hope you enjoyed once again. Have fun, stay safe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!